Hi there, and today we're talking about the next-gen consoles. Again, this is my son Matt. He had a channel called Wicked Straits there for a while. I think he's going to be opening up a new one soon, which as soon as I find out what that is, I'll link you to it. They do a lot of Uplays? Is that what they call it?
Let's Plays.
Let's Plays, okay. They do a lot of Let's Plays. I'm so hip! Anyway, the Xbox One reveal.
Uplay is the Ubisoft thing.
Here's Ubisoft.
The Xbox One.
We watched the reveal. It's there's a lot of stuff on here about it, and
It's not
looked
confusing
pretty
at all.
shiny.
It was very shiny.
At first, and
It was a shiny VCR.
you can watch you can watch a lot of TV. Well, no. If you're in the United States, you can watch TV if you have a certain cable system.
Groundbreaking series is like CSI and
Stuff, yeah, stuff groundbreaking stuff. And if you're in if you're in Canada or North Africa or Europe, not so much. Later on, I'm guessing probably
I've
they'll.
heard rumors that it might not even be going to Europe, to England, the UK, or Japan, which is weird. I'm hoping. Well, I don't even care if those are false or not. But I don't know where they think the market is. I don't really. It's a weird.
Somebody that watches a lot of TV and doesn't play very many games, so I came out. I've got an Xbox and I've got a PS3. I had a Wii U, and I had a Wii, and of course the 3DS. So I got my Xbox now, and I've got a few games on it. I think there's maybe Minecraft, a couple of games that I bought and stuff like that. Action Arcade, wrestling. So when I get my Xbox One and I sign into my account,
Yep. Yes.
what happens?
Nothing. Nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens.
So I just start playing my Xbox Live Arcade games. Sweet.
Not at all. Not gonna happen. Because Xbox One, that shit don't transfer. That's not... You ain't getting that.
Okay, I can deal with backwards compatibility issues. Because really, when I went from Nintendo 64 to GameCube, I knew I wasn't going to be able to play the games there. That wasn't a big deal. But my digital games in the digital era...
No. Not happening. There's not even Xbox Arcade. Even... I believe they're renaming it. So you can't... Any Xbox Arcade titles? No. None of that.
Okay. So, why do I want an Xbox One?
Because you really love TV. Lots of TV. Like, shitloads of TV.
I got a cable box.
Yeah, get rid of that. Because you got an Xbox One now.
But I still
Well,
need
it's
the
not
box.
like Netflix. Yeah, well, yeah. But who cares? Xbox One. It's not like you got Netflix or Hulu. You can't use those things for a vastly cheaper price. You've got to pay hundreds of dollars for it. For quality. Like TV stations with shit you don't watch.
It sounds
and a Halo
like
TV show.
it's wow. Actually, I'll download that. I'm sorry. I will not download that illegally. I'm totally gonna buy the Xbox.
I swear.
No, I mean the PS4 announcement came, and before, if you watch our videos, then you'll notice that we were all ready to rag on the PS4. We thought it was gonna be silly. We thought that the Xbox was gonna win it again, with the Wii U doing well. And you know what, dude?
No.
Eat some crow.
I think...
Eat some crow, because you know what? The PS4 knocked it out of the ballpark.
E3. E3's coming up.
10 days and we'll be at E3. Well, we won't be there, but we'll be watching E3. And just a few days, we'll be in Morocco.
Yes, where... Also, the Xbox One won't work.
It won't work anywhere. And also, they cleared up with that whole, we don't have to be online all the time. But you have to be online at least once every 24 hours. I'm not sure what will happen. It'll explode.
Think of it like
it'll kill your family.
Think about it like the numbers in the button from Lost. You don't know exactly what it's going to do.
But you got to keep pressing it.
You better press it.
You better press it.
Something's going to happen. And it's all going to end in a church. and it's gonna be terrible.
You know, Lost is a really good analogy for this for the system, for where this is
A lot of mystery is going into it. Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then when it's revealed, it's like, oh,
So,
it was not worth it. God,
I'm very disappointed. I mean, like, I see some videos on here with people talking about the reveal, and I've seen a lot of screaming. I've seen some crying. A lot of Xbox fanboys are, unfortunately, really
can't.
getting screwed over. I do feel kind of sorry for them, but I've been with the PlayStation 3, but I play all systems, and in the early days of the PlayStation 3, I had to hear a lot of what can be about the system. It was so expensive. Uncharted is just one game.
You know,
Ha, ha, karma, bitch. He has an Xbox.
Yeah, I do. I don't play much of it. Surprisingly, no. I only have it for. I don't.
Red Dead.
Yeah, for Red Dead. I use Red Dead because
That's on the PS3, you know.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people are like, well, I got my Xbox 360 for my third party stuff. You can play your third party stuff on any system.
Yeah, but wait, you can play Call of Duty stuff first. Sometimes, maybe, kind of on the Xbox.
You
And
know
the new Call of Duty game has a dog.
Yeah. I
There's
think
a
what
dog.
really makes the Xbox One better is that it has a dog, and this is something you care about.
You care about the stock. It's not like you've ever seen any games with dogs before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
You like
This
Dead
is-
Rights? Yeah,
yeah,
Dead
Dead
Rights.
Rights.
I should play that sometime. Play that on the original.
Okay.
Dead Rights.
This has nothing to do with the actual console. This is a Call of Duty thing overall. Ghost, the whole premise of Ghost is you're supposed to be like the last remaining army of America, kind of like a stealth killing team, essentially.
It is a Chuck Norris movie waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's genuine.
Basically.
But like you're the stealth killing team. What does a stealth team need with a dog?
It's a stealth dog. It's
But
a specially
Not to
trained
mention, like
operative dog.
the
It's kind of
moment-
like the dog in Get Smart.
Oh, not to mention the moment you see the dog, like they show off the dog and they're like, "You got a dog." They show you climbing down a building and then swimming through the ocean, things that like dogs can't do.
Maybe
And I'm
it's
not
the-
talking like just like taking a little leisurely stroll. You're going scuba diving through.
Well, apparently you've not seen Spider Dog because Spider Dog will be able to do this, kind of like Spider Ham in the comics and the pig in the Simpsons film.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not expecting a lot from this.
I'm not expecting anything from this.
They said that they're not going to talk about TV, which is pretty good because they talk all about TV in the review. They're going to talk about their games.
I can't see any game. I can't see one single game making it for them. Because people, I've seen like a lot of talk about on the internet, like everything's riding on E3. It's all E3 now. Anyone's game at E3. Not really, because as many games as they can announce, unless they're releasing a game that like, oh, look, it's the fix all the goddamn problems game.
Oh yeah, well here's the big one. Okay, say we both had an Xbox.
Oh, that's right. Say we
Okay.
both had an Xbox.
You buy a game, and I buy a game. They're kind of expensive. So maybe we trade for a week so we can play each other's games.
Because
Oh, you wanna-
that's what people do.
Yeah, you want to? I say a new. See, I get Ghost, and he gets another Red Dead game or like a Halo or something like that.
That'd be a nice announcement.
That would be a nice announcement. And so I'm like, hey, you want to trade games? We'll switch back
Oh,
weeks.
yeah.
Maybe I'll decide to buy this game. So I get it there. Oh wait,
But the Xbox One stands for one single unit. One person. All
one user.
one for one.
There can be only one.
Xbox One. Xbox One kind of assumes
gotta
that you're
pay.
like a frat boy without friends.
You got to pay for it. You really have to pay for it. Oh, but no, they don't because they assume you are a frat boy that loves sports and television, and you have an infinite amount of money, and you have no friends, so you're just gonna play games on your own. I love sports, and I don't have friends.
One of the weirdest things that they talked about, and this is fucking, I really don't get it. It's, when you think a game console, say back in the day, when the PS2 was announced,
Mm-hmm.
do you think everyone flipped out and like said, yeah, or anyone ever would have said anything if they said, by the way, it also lets you manage your fantasy football.
Well,
What
dude.
the hell is that about?
Well, Madden. Well, with I did have the fantasy football thing, I guess. Head coach.
But like, the console should not, like, one of the big features of the console shouldn't be also fantasy football.
Well, did you notice the reaction of the people?
A little bit. I was like a little dumbfounded at the entire event.
Yeah, there was a pretty bad reaction for it.
It's
Anyway, this one is going to end. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about the console wars and probably the PS4 and some other stuff as well. And this guy here has a non-disclosure agreement, unfortunately, so he cannot talk about the beta that he's playing right now, which is the DC one. Well, we can't talk about that.
No, can't talk about it. Wish I could, because that's pretty good.
So we'll be back. It's not yet time for tea.